Hey, it's Dino, Digitspin Crypto. I got a great show for today. We got the guys from Ultra Rare right out of the UK directly to us here at Digitspin Crypto. Now, John and Rich, I guess you guys are the partners and you guys own the place, and you'll tell us a little bit about yourselves. They have the ultrarare.uk website where you can get some of the most creative and fantastic NFTs I've seen, out there. And I would imagine they're going to tell us all about it, how we can buy them, what they are, what the collections are about. And John, Rich, tell me what's going on. How did you start this? Who are you guys?
Digitspin Crypto.
Well, we've been mates for a long time, over 10 years. We've known each other, living up in the northeast of England.
Yep.
We come from very different backgrounds, though. From for the crypto side, I was a professional poker player for 10 years, and in poker, there's a massive crypto following. So I got into it all through that. But then John, I'll let him say what he.
Yeah, so I come from more of a creative background. I was a writer, and I trained as a graphic designer, kind of back in the day. But also a big collector. So I was a big kind of, if you look behind me, I kind of collected old video games. A big kind of GPK fan. So I come into the space from that kind of angle. And so, yes, I think we're quite a good kind of, we complement each other and have those different perspectives on the space, the kind of the business man and the kind of collecting side, I think.
Well, yeah, because I'd been talking about NFTs for a while. And then GPK came on the market, obviously, last May, and they were the first ones on wax. And I spotted them, bought a few. My wife didn't care about this in any way, shape, or form. So I was in the pub with John one day. I just mentioned it to him, and he got incredibly excited because it turns out he's a massive GPK fan. So after that, we both got collecting, and then started talking what could we bring to the space.
I mean, it's interesting though, because you talked about like Richie talked about the concept of NFTs like a few years ago to me before it. I guess they were around, but in a very different way. So it's something we kind of talked about for a long time, but then, kind of when it all exploded.
We didn't have the tech skills. When we were talking in 2017 or whatever, we were talking, what could we do? And it was all a bit of a pipe dream then. Then Atomic Hub came on with the NFT creator. Obviously GPK came about, and it just all kind of clicked into place a little bit about what we could maybe do once the tech became more widespread.
Yeah, it became kind of like a possibility rather than something, more abstract, I guess.
That's funny because, when I was younger, I got the first wacky packages and the first Garbage Pail Kids. I was quite older when the Garbage Pails Kid came out, and it's funny. I still have sealed cases of Garbage Pail Kids from the 80s, and I have a huge collection of wacky packages that I've held on to all the time. So I non-sports cards were always my big thing to collect, and that's the reason why this turns me on, and I can see why it was so exciting to you guys to do such a thing. So I see you went a different route. You ended up going with the scary stuff. Tell me about that. I'm looking. I got your website up here, the ultrarare.uk website. And, and I see up at the top, I guess, different categories of cards that you have. And I guess you started off with some promotionals, and then you have the crypt IDs, the horrors, and then something new called Alien Horrors. Looks like it's coming out. So tell us about these categories. What's all this good stuff on your website?
Well, we started with the horrors. That was our first release, and that was 10th of January, wasn't it? So it's coming up for exactly 3 months ago now. So that was our first release. I mean, we talked about different ideas and what we wanted to do in the space and what we could bring that was a bit different, and we felt that there wasn't a lot of adult content in a way, that a lot of the stuff was kind of like parody and like kind of like Garbage Pail Kids kind of stuff, which is great. I love that kind of stuff. But we felt we could bring something a bit more adult, a bit darker. I'm a big horror fan, so it was kind of second nature for me to want to do something like that.
And just look at all the people who are collecting as well. It's not kids that we're selling to, is it? It's a lot of people our age, and so we thought it might appeal to them to have a little bit more mature. And to be fair, a little bit of blood and gore is quite popular at times.
Yeah, and also we felt it would have an appeal beyond the kind of crypto space as well, and potentially bring in people, kind of like a more of a mainstream. Just have a kind of a broad appeal, but a kind of not for everybody, because not everybody likes horror,
and also not everybody likes black and white. I don't think there wasn't anything that was black and white, which was what our base cards were to start with, our original art.
Yeah,
but we thought we found an amazing artist,
yeah,
and it kind of evolved with the art style. But
we thought like a black and white kind of felt quite a bold art style kind of. Yeah, so it was all these different elements. We were just trying to do something, something that we love, but also something that we felt would stand out in the market, and I think it has, hasn't it?
Yeah, it has that comic book type of feel, but those mature comic. It kind of looks like Killer Clowns from Outer Space, meets. Tales of the Crypt.
It's all in there. It's all in there.
Quite a few different influences.
So the horrors, that was our first release. The second thing we did, Cryptids, that was a smaller set, which we gave away for people who mined on our lands in Alien Worlds. I don't know. Are you familiar with? Do you know Alien Worlds?
I've heard of it. I haven't had an opportunity to put my hands on it yet.
It's an NFT-based game, and it's getting quite popular at the moment, where you can buy land on it. And we had a few pieces of land, and people come to your lands, and they can mine, and they can win NFTs. And we gave away 12,000 NFTs. It was a full set of cryptids. It was like 72 different unique cards, and printed 12,000 of them. And for the entirety of March, people came, and they won them on our lands, and it brought a lot of I think joy to the community. They found it really fun, and it hadn't been done before, so it was a little bit of an experiment. So it was just a cool way.
Or it hadn't been done in the way we did it.
No,
obviously, other people had done it, but we gave away a full set, and it was to the kind of level we were doing it. But obviously, it's a very different art style. It's much more,
whimsical.
Kind of playing to the crowd a bit more. But we're not all darkness and blood and gore, so
there's more to us than decapitation.
We just thought it's like a fun set for people to kind of to get. So that was Cryptids, and then we're on to Alien Horrors, which is our upcoming release, which will be coming out on Saturday,
10th of April.
Yeah, 10th of April.
And that's getting launched. Yeah, I've got 25A and 25B cards, so it's 50 cards to this set,
which is quite a small set compared to the original Horrors as a 100 card base set. So it was a pretty epic, hard to collect set.
But this one, 7 there.
These are neat. They have a really has like a serious 50s kind of feel to it, but like more in-depth art. And colorized. I see the animated backgrounds added to it definitely they can see you have different types of styles, and these look great. These the alien ones, they look really great.
Yeah.
Now I see that you have different levels for each of these cards. For example, the new set that's coming out, you said this weekend.
Yeah.
So obviously you'll be able to buy a pack and then pop it open. And is that done directly on your website?
It's done on Atomic Hub. They handle all our pack releases at the moment. AtomicHub.io. They deal that. There's 2 different pack sizes. You can buy a pack of 10 or a pack of 25. They're $12 and $30 respectively. And inside those packets, you get 25 cards, and there's 7 different varieties that we're telling about. There's a couple of surprises.
Yeah, we like to throw some surprises in for people. I always think that's part of the joy of it. Do you know what I mean? Kind of like you don't know what's inside, and I think if you've seen everything before, it kind of takes some of that away. So we make it. It's like a really conscious decision to keep things back from people, just so when they see it for the first time, it's there. It's come out of their pack, and they've never seen it before.
What you'll be looking at on our website is the legendary level, which is the second rarest level, which is alien DNA. Our rarest, ultra rare, cards are called miasma, but nobody's seen them yet.
Yeah,
but,
we haven't shown them yet. And people won't see them until they start opening packs. But they're awesome. So, and I think people who know us and kind of know our stuff, if we say that, you know, we're not hype people. We're very just kind of straightforward. They're awesome.
I think we think people are going to be excited to open the packs. So that's what we hope anyway. That's the aim.
For sure.
It's all about the fun.
So I see that you have 50 cards and there's an A and B version of each card.
That was for the horrors. Season 1, there was 50 A's and 50 B's. For the alien horrors, there's 25 A's and 25 B's.
Yeah, so it's a smaller set than
a half-size set.
Yeah. Okay.
1.5.
And then you have, so there's a total of 7 variants. Base, Classic, Glass, Ooze, Interstellar, and I don't know, Miasma?
Miasma.
Yeah, that's the old miasma.
I'm not that smart. What does that mean?
So it's kind of like a poisonous cloud, I describe it as.
Okay. All right, and those will be your variants.
It fits nicely.
Okay. Now, do you have, so people collect these here. Are there any types of, I don't know if you've added this to any of your collections. I was just curious. Do you have burn mechanisms where you can take 10 cards and get a next one up, or specialty, or is it basically these are the packs and you collect them and that's it?
Yeah, I mean, I think
we've discussed it a lot.
Yeah, to be honest with you, we kind of it's not something we've done yet. We're like. We keep, to be honest, I'm not a massive fan of kind of like producing lots and lots of cards and then people burning them and I mean I think it might be something down the line we kind of play with, but I think we need it to have a context. We need it to have it needs to fit the project rather than it's just this thing so we can produce more cards and then we burn them.
And for burning we keep our numbers really low, so it would be difficult to burn our numbers without making them incredibly rare.
Our cards are pretty rare.
Our Series 1, we kept the numbers low specifically, but we couldn't do a burn with Series 1 cards because there wouldn't be much left, to be honest.
Yeah, so it's not something we've done yet, but if we could find a context for it and it feels like good, right for the project, but it's not something we would just do for the sake of it. It doesn't kind of
doing it. So these are just good old fashioned. You collect a series, you try to get the different types of sets for the different levels, and you add it to your collection. So these are just good wholesome collector sets.
One of the things that we like is, I mean, these cards are they're really rare, so they're actually quite tough to collect. So that for us is kind of that's part of the fun of it. It's taking you back to when you were a kid, having to hustle to get the cards, trade them with your friends. And I think we captured that spirit, don't we?
With that, but because they're so difficult to collect, we reward our collectors, I think, to insert a different level to other projects. Because, for example, Series 1, it was 100 cards to the base set. If anybody managed to collect the whole 100 cards, they got 20, an extra subset called Lovecraftian. So they received 20 base cards of that to add to the collection. And we managed to get 99 people collected full set, and they all received 20 base cards. So then with Neon, the second set up, if you collected 100 Neon cards, which were rarer, you got 20 Neon Lovecraftian, all the way up to one guy, ultra rare Curse. He managed to collect 100 ultra rare cards. No idea how we did it, because it took a hell of a lot of time, effort, and money, to be honest. But and he ended up with 21 of one Lovecraftian Cursed rewards, because he was the only one who managed to collect the full set. So one of the things we do is we make it difficult, but then we reward you for collecting.
Yeah, that's really nice that you get so you get a specialty card if you had collected the whole set.
Specialty 20 cards.
So there was another 142 cards were available for
if you collect the whole thing.
So yeah, we kind of, because it's hard to collect our set, we really like to reward our collectors, and we do it with everything we do. So at the moment, we've been doing promo cards for the Alien Horror, so giving away cards. But if you manage to get all of those, we give a reward for that, and
with cryptid,
we love collecting. We love collectors. We kind of understand that. Well, I think I have a good sense of what collectors enjoy, and we just try and give that to our collectors as much as we possibly can. Really.
Wow, that's really neat. I'm looking at the promo cards here. That's pretty cool. The comic cover, the flyer.
Yeah.
So
I mean, we've done. Sorry, go on.
Oh, I was just gonna ask before I leave the alien horror, for a concept so that I understand, how many cards are actually in this whole collection available? Are we talking 100,000, 1,000,000 cards, or is there?
We're called ultra rare, and that's not a gimmick. Ours is 45,000 cards total for alien horrors. We keep the numbers scarce.
Yeah.
And that's with all of the versions.
Yep, everything with Series 1, because it was twice the size, there was 60,000 cards, but Alien Horrors were down to 45,000 cards.
Yeah.
Okay, so you have 50 cards of 2 different versions plus 7 variants.
Yeah, so there's 50 cards. You've got an A and a B card.
So 25 A's, 25 B's.
And then you've got there's 7 variants.
Plus a few extras thrown in that we're not telling you about.
And all those cards together are only 45,000 cards. So that's the reason why these are clearly so very rare and hard to get a hold of. Now I understand why people are trying to get a hold of these, and why they go for, I've seen them go for some pretty good pretty good amounts. And quite frankly, I got one of your cards. You had the Sherlock Minotaur, and it was a gold card, the foil card, and it went up for auction at the Digicon 2. And I had won a couple of cards because I like the Splinterlands. I collect a lot of Splinterland cards because I can play with them, and I've been starting to collect some of the. So anyway, you did a crossover where you took a character from Splinterlands and you made a scary version of them, ultra rare, gold, one of a kind. It's a one of a kind card, and I buy a lot of the one of a kind NFTs. I got 2 of them from the original art from Splinterlands, but I saw yours and I had to make it mine. Everybody was bidding on it, but I ended up. I think they got me for 700, but you guys got me for $700 on that one. But I feel like that was a really good deal. I was looking at some of the other one of a kind golds, and I saw some posted for $3,500 and or more, and I'm not sure what they ended up selling for, but there definitely seems to be a demand for these.
Yeah, people don't want to part with them for cheap.
It was a fun auction that we had a booth there, obviously, as we were watching you, and it was a lot of fun watching the bids going in.
It was good.
It was a really fun event.
Yeah.
Yes.
It was a good collaboration, actually. We like the Splinterlands guys a lot, and we did a 6-card little mini set with them as well. Obviously, not one of ones. You got that beauty there, but it was really good.
Yeah, it was good.
Yeah. And I think somebody else won one of the cards. I think there was a giveaway that was a win, which was an amazing capture. Whoever got that, I don't know who got that one, but I was really excited for it and wanted to thank you guys. And I'm not sure I'm going to part with it right now, but
It's a good card.
That's a good one from the vault, definitely.
Yeah. Well, one of a kind card. That's definitely a good capture. So I was looking at these ones here, and I was trying to see if I could find some extra funding to be able to pick up a couple packs. I wanted to see.
The packs are pretty expensive. So,
that's okay, like you were saying, it was $12 or $30 or
$12 and $30 for the sale.
Oh, for Alien Horrors, but the packs from the original series now are pretty expensive.
Yeah, on the second.
Well, how many cards you get in a pack? How many
10
cards?
25.
Yeah, 10 and 25.
Yeah.
All right, so you get, and so on the larger pack you get 25, so you get a little extra. All right, so that's at $12, that's $1 a card. That's $1.50 a card, right? Per pack.
$1.20 a card, yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah. They're, the packs, I think they're reasonably priced. The packs, it's on Atomic up on the secondary market for season one. The packs we sold for $10 for series one, they're now $100 and things like that. They've exploded a little bit. So yeah, if you're going to be buying packs for Alien Horrors, make sure you get in early.
Yes, be there, because I think they'll sell pretty sharpish.
Yeah, this is what happens. They end up selling in like 10 minutes or something like that, and if you're not right there on the spot, they go fast. I know Splinterlands did a land sale, and I think the stuff literally sold out in 12 seconds. The 30,000 plots of land, sold out in 12 seconds. So it was kind of crazy. But people love these things, and these I really like these the alien ones. Are you guys doing the art? Or you commission that art?
Yeah, we work with a local artist, so that's really cool that we get to work with a guy we found. But he's fantastic, and he just keeps improving.
Yeah. I really like him. I really like him.
John does the card designs and some of the effects as well, although we have got other guys doing the effects as well.
We work with, to be fair, we work with quite a few different artists. I have a graphic design background, so I do some of the stuff. But yeah, we've worked with other artists. Whoever's best for the job, really. That's what we try and go for.
We also have a guest artist who appeared in the series one set, who puts a different take on the art as well. Same character, but with a completely different abstract take, and that's a little bit of fun in the packs as well. I think people seem to like that.
Yeah, it's nice that two completely different art styles, and they kind of work pretty well in tandem.
That's fantastic. Now, these are going to start at 5 p.m. UTC, so that would be 12 noon here in New York.
Yeah, we're not very good with times.
You guys are 5 hours ahead of me.
We're
New York time.
We're 1 p.m. ahead of UTC. Yeah.
We're all right, so I'm going to see if I can get this video out tonight, so make sure everybody knows about it for tomorrow. I'll definitely see if I can do that. That would be just to make sure everybody knows about it, especially if they're looking for the alien horrors. All right, so you got the horrors, crypto, and promo cards. All right, so this is good. So, and I guess you'll add different collections as you go along. Then you don't. Do you add to the existing collections and expand on those with like a different series?
Well, I guess Alien Horrors is kind of an expansion on the original horror series, and everything we do kind of builds on the last thing and everything else. And that's kind of part of what we're doing is building this big kind of world, and there's plans for it down the line, and which I think people will enjoy when we kind of get there.
There's all a big plan. It's not all appeared yet, but it will do over the coming months, and with series 2 and further down the line as well. We've got quite exciting plans, or we think they're exciting anyway.
I think our collectors will be excited by this as well.
Okay, so you go to Atomic Hub, you'd be able to go into the Ultra Rare collection, buy your packs, and right there on Atomic Hub you can do a pack opening, and then it'll disperse out.
Yeah.
Okay.
When you click on the pack, and there's an option underneath, it says unbox, and you can just go straight into it from there.
Yeah.
Awesome,
and it's an experience in one of our packs as well.
Yeah.
Very good. Very good. All right. So so we had the alien, the horrors, the crypt IDs, and the promo cards that you were talking about. I just wanted to go back to those real quick. And I see there's 6 promo cards.
For Alien Horrors, there has been 6. We released the 6th. Actually, we released 5 and number 5 and 6 yesterday. So if everybody
And 4 yesterday, so was it?
4 today.
Oh, was it
We're
today?
doing- yeah,
It's been a bit crazy. It's been a crazy couple of days.
But yeah, now we have let everybody know on Twitter and Telegram that if you collect, people should know by now after Series 1, if you collect all 6 promos, there'll be a little treat coming your way on Saturday as well beforehand. So we always reward the collectors, as we say. So, yeah.
All right. That makes sense. And so that's a staple of, if you collect a set, you guys have these specialty awards that people can have. That's pretty sexy, and that gives them a good feeling after they've got the set that they actually are going to get something extra because they've put all that time and energy into it. That's fantastic.
And often there can be quite rare cards, so obviously everybody likes a bit of rarity as well. So yeah, you've earned it.
Yeah, no, that makes perfect sense. Okay, and then we got the about, the FAQ, and the contact. If anybody wants to reach out, you'll see the Telegram group. So you guys can click on this and you can join the Telegram group for Ultra Rare. They have a newsletter. You want to tell us about your Telegram group?
I'll just say the Telegram group is there. We've got a great community. I think we've got a couple of thousand people in there, and we're there most of the time anyway. But even if we're not, we've got so many great guys in there. They'll help anybody out with any questions.
And when when we launched the horrors, for example, like the trading in there, it was just immense, wasn't it? Just people but like people helping each other out. I'll need this, and people like, yeah, I've got this for you, and just like I say, when you were a kid with your friends on the playground, swapping your cards and that, we really kind of tried to kind of capture that feeling and that spirit. And I think that we did a good job with that. And we've got a fantastic community. And so, if anybody's watching and they want to get involved, swing by and say hello, and we'll get you started.
Yeah, no, absolutely. I actually am part of the Telegram group, and I see thousands of interactions there. I let it go for a couple of days, and there's 6,000 posts on your Telegram. And I'm looking, and so you can do that. Anybody that's watching, you can do that by going to their website and clicking here, or of course you could do a search on the Ultra Rare to find the Telegram group. And then I see you have a newsletter you can subscribe to, which is pretty neat.
Yep.
I guess you talk about the things that are coming up and what the state of different collections are. So is that something that goes out like maybe once a month or so, or?
It's a bit more. We send them out when they need to be sent out. When we've got something we need people to know. Well, we just sent one out today, didn't we?
Yeah, just get information about rewards, about collection dates, things like that, just to keep everybody up to date with what's going on.
Because we find that because quite often we've got a lot going on, so it can be quite hard to get out, a message to people that's clear and kind of
as you said, the Telegram group can have 6,000 messages if you haven't been in for a day or two. So it's not always the best way to give out information. But
it's the most probably the most kind of up to date because we're in there all the time. So if you're in the group, you'll get the information generally first.
All right. Yeah, I like Telegram myself. I see that, and then obviously you have the ability to email you guys, and that was one thing I did like. In your Telegram, I did see both of you guys interacting there, and that's kind of nice to have the people that own the project, involved with it. So many times you see, this is the guy that runs the place, but you never, you never hear from them or talk to them. And that's how you have somebody that really enjoys what they're doing and wants it to be something special. And I can tell, John and Rich, that you guys are on it and doing that. So I think I've hit all the different things. I see you have an Instagram, and of course you can be followed on Twitter too.
Got to cover those social medias.
Absolutely. All right, and you talk about your collectibles and the fact, FAQ, and who, and obviously about the artists and who you are. So it's fantastic. It's a nice, clean website. Has all the basics in there, gives you a lot of good information. I wish you guys super luck with that. I'm hoping maybe I can get a pack or two before they're gone. I'm sure they're going to sell out in minutes. What's that?
I said, I hope I can get a pack as well.
Yeah, that's always the big thing.
The Splinterlands one, we
Neither of us got one.
No. we were too slow. So
yeah, they went out. There was 100 packs, and they went out in a couple of seconds.
Yeah, wasn't even. It was like a fraction of a second.
Yeah, neither of us got one.
And you were like, yeah, you thought they would be. No, who's gonna buy these? Oh, I'm gonna. Then the next thing you know, everybody loves it, and they sell out, and you're like, oh crud, I didn't even get myself any. I gotta go buy them now. Yeah. Well, that's a good problem to have, you two.
yeah. Fair enough.
It's definitely great. Well, I've enjoyed looking through this and seeing all the good stuff that you guys are all about. I just had to have you on the show because I love the other card that I picked up. And I was seeing all this fantastic stuff that you guys were doing. And I just wanted to make sure everybody knew about you, just in case if they did not. So these are great NFTs. They're really popular. And when it's popular, it means that people are going to want to collect it. If you do collect the whole set, you get a reward from the authors. So that brings value to have a full collection of each of the levels. And what else could you ask for besides being really, really great artwork? I mean, these are Marvel level type quality graphics here that I see in some of these in these new packs, and it's really exciting, really exciting. I wish you guys the best of luck. Did I miss anything? Is there anything else exciting you want to tell us about?
No, thank you very much.
Covered all the bases.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, thanks a lot for having us on. It's been great.
Yeah, fantastic. Good luck, and congratulations. And I'm gonna be keeping an eye on you guys, and hopefully I can have you back again. I appreciate it.
Thanks a lot.
Thank you. Cheers.